You! What's going on, YouTube? It's SHAREfactory Fanboy Guru, and I'm here to drop a quick video. Actually, it's not going to be quick today, so sit down, grab some popcorn, grab your PlayStation Vita, your Nintendo 3DS, keep your tablets playing, and check this video out, because it's all about Microsoft today. So I want you to sit back and enjoy just a little bit of some good Microsoft news. I know that's hard to find, but I got some good news. Or at least I'm going to try to make it all good. Alright, so let me start out. The Xbox One has outsold the PlayStation 4 in the week of E3. Just that 1 week though, don't get it twisted. The PlayStation 4 still outsold the Xbox One in the month of June, which is kind of expected seeing how the Batman came out, the Batman Arkham Knight bundle came out. We all know that that was going to sell well. You know, what console owner who has a console or people who don't have a console, if you get a chance to get a limited edition game or a limited edition bundle with a badass game, who's not going to take it? You know, if you got the chance, you're going to take it. No one wants a plain ass Xbox. No one wants a plain ass PlayStation 4. That goes both ways. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the sales of the Xbox One. But yeah, Xbox One also, like I said, PlayStation 4 week of E3, and also the sales of the Xbox One have been up 51% since last year. Now numbers when you got a big corporation and selling things like this don't mean as much as y'all might think, you know, because what is 51% of, you know, like 2,000 or 100,000? You know, it's not as big as you might think compared to 51% of a dollar. You know, that's gonna be 50 cents. That's gonna be a big difference. But on to the next one, number 2. Windows 10 is now, if not at this moment, within the week, will be available for the Xbox One, so that you can stream your games from your Xbox One to your PC in-house. Of course, you know you only can do this in-house, but you can do it to your PC, your tablets, and I believe your Windows Phone. I'm not 100% sure, but I know your PC and tablets for sure. You can stream in them. And when that launches, there will also be an app upgrade to the Windows 10 app on Xbox. This way, people who are on Xbox can have party chat and voice chat with those who are on the PC, and it can work vice versa, which is always good news. You know, why don't you want to talk to your friends who are playing the same game that you are? You know, like I said, that's always good news. It's always good news. Now on to the next one, the prototype bundle. Whoa. Actually, this isn't gonna be good news. The prototype bundle. What's going on, Activision? What is Radical Entertainment? Those are the people, the developers behind Prototype 1 and 2. What's going on? So there's an article out, and in the beginning, before this newer article came out, when I first heard about Prototype, I was like, yes. You know, I seen one of my buddies play Prototype on the 360, and I was enjoying what I seen. I like where they were going with it. So I was like, okay, I could go ahead and maybe, you know, say now that I know that it's coming to new consoles, I was like, yes, I might become a hypocrite and go out and buy a remaster, because the only remaster I currently own is The Last of Us. You know, I don't support remasters. I don't like them. I don't really care for them. Last of Us is a dope game, but still, you know, it still is a remaster. But we're not talking about Last of Us.
No wonder it took me so long.
Prototype. Why does the Prototype 1 and 2 of last generation run better than the current Xbox One version? Now, from the article I read, it stated only that the Xbox was having problems with frame rate. You know, as far as frame rates are dropping into the teens when in combat, or cutscenes they have like a glare to them, or a stutter, you know, in the frame rate. It makes it, you know, a little jumpy. And if the problems are on Xbox, okay, better yet, if they are on both consoles, but worse on Xbox, I'm gonna take a shot all day long and say the Xbox is, in performance-wise, a shitbox. Because the Xbox One had how many SDK boosts since the game came out? You know, at this point, in my opinion, if if the Xbox One was that much better performance wise than the PlayStation 4, then at this point in time, I believe that the Xbox One should have all games at 60 frames per second, exclusive, remastered, third party. I don't give a fuck. That should be 60 frames per second, because they done had all these SDKs, they done had all these clock speed boosts, and everyone says that it is the clock speed, or not the clock speed, but the CPU that handles frame rates, or not all frame rates, but it handles a good majority of frame rates and whatnot. So if you got this super powered CPU, it should be able to handle all this and produce better performance. But again, seeing how that is not the case, it makes me wonder. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it makes me wonder, where would the Xbox One be without these SDKs? You see what I'm saying? I'm like, that shows how weak. In a sense, it shows how weak the hardware is of both consoles. But at the same time, in a bigger, broader picture, it shows how shitty and lazy these developers are getting for our next gen consoles. They're not even giving us good remasters. Not only are the older games taking longer, and when they do come out, having problems. Battlefield 4, Batman Arkham Knight, Drive Club, um, Assassin's Creed Unity. These are all big AAA games that ain't not in there. One of them cheap. Every one of them, I guarantee you, probably costs about $100 plus, because you can't not count out DLC. Come on, see, hey, listen. What's the cheapest season pass? At least $25, at least. And then they're gonna have bullshit DLC skins, side missions. And this is all just that's extra stuff that comes down the line. But again, though, like I said, I'm like, these companies are, in a sense, in my opinion, I think they're ripping us off a little bit, because again, with companies like Radical Entertainment and Activision, which are producing games or making remastered games that are not running at top quality. You know what I'm saying? Like again, the PlayStation 3 version, in the article I was reading, the PlayStation 3 version of Prototype 1 and 2 runs better than both Xboxes, 360 and the One. Now that's a motherfucking shame. And that came in by Digital Foundry. They're the ones that proved that, because Digital Foundry is always running tests on everything. GPUs from computers, they tear games apart left and right. We know that. We know that. I'm like, so when these games come out and they're not running or performing where they should be, that's a problem. It's a problem for us as gamers, because we have to spend our money, especially our hard-earned ass money, and we have to wait. Yo, who the fuck wants to wait for a game, especially in this point in time? I'm like, even if the PlayStation 4 is dropping game after game after game, because PlayStation does drop. Sony dropping games, bro. I don't care how any one of y'all feel. Like, Sony dropping so many games. Their first part of the lineup might be a little sparse, but the PlayStation 4, baby, listen, the PlayStation 4, baby, there's plenty to do over here on Team PlayStation, and I'm sure all the PlayStation brothers can agree with me. You know, people like me who playing all these older games, they're only playing older games because, like, I ain't got the money to just go buy another game at the moment. But you see what I'm saying? There's plenty of games to play over here on PlayStation. So when we are forced to wait for a game that we're hyped for, like I said, I wanted Prototype. I didn't play neither one of them. When I saw my buddy playing, I was like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I'm trying to get. Now with all this mess with Prototype, I'm not even gonna look at it. Cross it off my list. Santa Claus, you can pass my house. But that's enough of that. I'm gonna try to wrap it up real quick. But I got one more news article that I am pumped for, that I actually found earlier in the month. And I hope Phil Spencer keeps his word, and I hope to God that Gamescom is gonna be that hotness. With Sony not being there, or Sony not making a press conference, I want everyone in Gamescom to be talking about this one game. For the 2 weeks after Gamescom, only thing y'all could talk about is Scalebound. Phil Spencer, a couple, like I said, towards the beginning of the month, released an article saying that Scalebound is coming to, well, great gameplay next month, because Gamescom is around the corner. Oh my God, I'm ready. I'm waiting. I'm tired of this shit. I'm like, yo, listen, I want Scalebound so much that I don't even need an Xbox One. I know my buddy got one, So I don't need an Xbox One. I promise you, I will go buy this game without even purchasing an Xbox, and I will go play Scalebound. You know, this is right up my alley. It's an RPG game. It's got dragons, got medieval era. It looks like with a little bit of magic. Man, you couldn't give me no more, man. You couldn't give me no more. That's perfect setup to me. Perfect setup. Now, only if Platinum Games delivers is the big question. You know, I'm not trying to overhype myself for the game, but I definitely want this game in my hand, in house, right now. Fuck all that waiting shit. Just like I said, why would I want to wait? Let's get this game. You know, I'll wait for it to be finished, but when it's done, it better be done. When I go pick this game up, it better be straight hotness, and it better be completely done and be that shit all day, every day. Like I said, all I want when Gamescom is over, that's all I want is everyone to talk only about Gamescom and how Microsoft killed the show, Scalebound was the shit, Quantum Break was the shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want to hear, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm pumped for. But that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, leave your comments at the bottom. Tell me how you feel about the video. And another thing, if the quality in this video is bad, please let me know, because um I'm now using the PlayStation 4 Silver headset, and I'm still trying to get used to it because I don't think I like the way it sounds, because I actually did this video already and had to redo it. Luckily for y'all about to get 2 extra minutes of my commentary because it was only about 9 minutes, 10 to 9 minutes before. So there's a blessing. But I'm out of here. I'm about to log out. I ain't gonna take no much more of your time. Enjoy the video. Deuces.